Bit harder. Go on. Hit it.
Give up with it.
Call yourself police force. No force in you.
What's crazy about this is this guy will have to go home and act like his wife's day was harder than his. Try to keep a smile on his face. Because if he doesn't, that'll be trouble.
Yep.
No, Bill was going under there.
Du, där kan du inte parkera.
Customer states rear tire is loose. Yep.
What the?
And she drove here.
I don't need a man, part 1. Oh my god, I completely missed it. Second attempt of I don't need a man. Oh my god, I need a man.
Strong, independent woman? I'm a strong, independent woman.
No.
Okay, let's try another. Doesn't need a man. I don't need no man.
Oh, okay, I get it.
See, if you have to announce someone, everyone is probably not true because it would speak for itself.
I get it now. It's so funny.
That's better than one cover girl. 2 cover girls.
Crews are on the scene of a plane crash near Dallas Executive Airport.
I can't say that surprises me.
Oh shoot!
Where I live, every girl's an activist, and then I met a girl from like a small town. She was like, I do construction and I don't watch the news, which is like pretty like, yeah, but then I thought about it, and girl construction worker and girl activist is kind of the same job. You mostly just stand there and hold a sign, you know what I mean?
I live in an area that was affected by the hurricane, and everywhere I go, there is cleanup happening right now. It's 90-degree weather right now, and there are crews of men cleaning everything up from the hurricane. I have yet to see a single woman doing any of the cleanup. I'm sure there's a rare one out there, but I haven't seen them. The reality is the majority of the hard, back-breaking work that is done in society is done by men.
Yep.
The linemen that were camping in their trucks for 3 days at the fairgrounds, all of them were men. So if you're a screaming, high-body, fat feminist, at least thank the patriarchy for always cleaning up after natural disasters. And yes, the machine sound in the background is being operated by a man.
Going viral online of a dozen women being asked the following question: do we need men? Most answered very quickly, no. And only one said she thought women needed a man in their lives, only one. But when men were asked a similar question, do we need women, most of them said yes. So why do you think that is?
Because men are useless.
My Volvo XC40. Look at this 360 view.
Good luck, everybody else!
The women's.
If a woman tries to go into the oil rig, whatever field, a lot of guys are gonna straight up laugh at her, not even give her the opportunity to prove herself, basically be like, hey, you're a fucking woman. And more male-dominated fields tend to be more discriminatory towards women.
Where did you hear that? What are your sources?
Trust me, bro. I don't believe you.
That's really weird because women come in and instead they're glorified. The opposite happens. They're not repressed, they're f***ing glorified. Here's an example of this. Have you heard of the first female Navy SEAL? Do you know her name?
No.
Okay, she doesn't exist. Gotcha! That's why you've never heard her name, because even though the Navy has done everything in its power to recruit women to be Navy SEALs, treat them like f***ing gold, put out every ad you can imagine, they want one in the worst way so they can be like, this is the first one. None of them can actually do the training. Not one. Their argument here of, but wait, they'll be laughed at. They have every government incentive on planet Earth to not be laughed at. Oil rigs will be given incentives, for instance, and women just physically can't f***ing do the job.
I reject your reality and substitute my own.
I think they just like portraying themselves as oppressed victims. Reality clearly proves them wrong. Yet they don't care about reality. They care about what they call their truth, which is solely based in delusion.
And every time I talk about it, he's like, every time I talk about it, and I'm like, I'll do it. He's like, down.
Outside, no worry, right? I'm just talking to my own girl.
This is they love you.
Everybody loves y'all. Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna work out her 40 years old.
Okay, so you're a rocket scientist. That don't impress me much. So you got the brains, but have you got the touch?
Listening to men explain their blue-collar job, except this is me 90% of the time. Construction management is a little bit different than being an actual construction worker, cutting the pipes, you know, hammering things down. You're not blue collar. You don't, look at you. You have makeup on. Your makeup is perfect.
Okay, yeah.
That's what we
See, look at
got.
that. Look at that, dude.
I got Mike calling me.
That's some proper form right there.
I think is more dangerous, a woman with a gun or a woman in a car?
That is tough. That's a tough one, all right.
A few moments later.
So I was moving recently and we were looking at moving companies, but because of the algorithm that kept showing us this one company that was like an all-girl moving company, like a shitty moving company, right? And honestly, I'm not even saying that to be controversial, but like, has any dude here ever been moving with his chick and halfway through is like, babe, you gotta start a company. You are crushing it. You gotta take this pro, baby. All right, how about this? All-girl moving company called the Ex-Wives, and they just take half your stuff.
What happens, do you think, if you follow a woman's advice to your tribe?
Everything will fail.
Everything will fail.
Since women thinking by feelings, you know?
Just then, by sheer coincidence.
Over there! Get it going! The thing's gonna blow up! Oh! Sorry. Oh my god! Oh my god! Come in!
Amy Jo, come inside. It's dangerous.
As they say to me, I have to be more in the touch with my feminine side, so I'm gonna do the dishes, and then I will go outside to drive badly.
That's what feminists are doing. They're standing up and educating.
No, they're asking for government power and government handouts.
They go around depriving men of jobs because you have to have quota of so many women. Assuming that women have been treated unfairly, you don't fight an evil by adopting it and practicing
Well, what should they do? Be nice little girls and not say anything and stay home and break bread?
No.
Well, what should they do?
Go into any career of their choice except longshoremen or professional football player, as they're trying today.
Would you fight for anything?
How did I get here?
She's right. But even with government handouts and incentives, women tend to avoid the hardest jobs. There's nothing wrong with that until they start pretending it's because they're oppressed. The funny thing is, they don't even want the jobs they're pretending to fight for. They just like claiming they can't get these jobs due to oppression. But if you gave them the opportunity to work said job, they would reject that offer.
You don't make enough to provide for us anymore, so we have to get out there in the workforce.
I'm sick of your crybaby bullshit.
Right, because you voted for laws that give the jobs to you instead of to us. You know that, right? You have to know about this, right? Women have been saying for decades, they've been saying, we get 77 cents on the... Women want to get paid equal. They don't want to work equal. They just want to get paid equal. So they went to the government and they voted for the government to make things equal. And now that things are equal, women have raised their standards and they're saying, men can't provide anymore. You voted for that. You know that, right? The government takes money from men and gives it to corporations if they meet diversity quotas. So we are being forced to pay to put ourselves out of work so you can be equal. Men and women don't put the same amount of effort into the workplace, and so they get different rewards out of it, but women wanted to make it equal. But it's not because you're running faster than us, it's because you voted to redistribute the trophies. This situation is like a dog that wants you to throw a ball, but it won't drop it. We want men to pay. Okay, let me go get a job. No, you can't have that. That's for women. We need equality. Okay, then go date the men who have more money. Where have all the good men gone? I mean, you have to know about this, right? Everyone knows this, right? Please tell me that you knew this.
But remember, we live in an oppressive patriarchy, according to them, even though, in reality, it's quite the opposite.
And this is the best that you could...
Let's go, chop, chop. Here we go.
Many hours later.
Oh my god, I'm so impressed.
That's a pretty low bar.
Lift it up, lift it up.
I think I'll pull it out for like 1 more.
How long are the nails compared to like how deep does it go?
Meanwhile.
My vision starts to go off.
Whoever invented these stringy gates was not a woman. Literally, this could only be a man's idea. Whoever put barbed wire on this stupid freaking stringy gate, also a man. A woman would never. Ooh, I can't even shut it. Come on, come on, come on. I mean, really, Keith Allen, you expect me to shut this gate? With what muscles, honey? What muscles? Ooh, I just want you all to know I'm not gonna be able to get this. I'm physically stuck. Said every bad word I can think of. Didn't help. I'm just gonna jimmy rig it. The best we're gonna do here today, folks.
Good job, little buddy.
You can tell it's a man's idea because it works. They are extremely simple, effective, and cheap.
Well, how hard can it be? Boys do it. And then I said, how hard can it be? Boys do it. And that time it hit me in my chest and I was like, oh my God, that is so real. That is so real. It's just too real. So how hard can it be, boys?
What comes to your mind if I say what would you say men are better at than women?
I think men are better at probably
It's like muscle stuff. Usually we're pretty good at.
I think women are just as strong as men.
Physically?
Yeah, I do.
But they're not though, right? She's not okay. She's not crying. I didn't ask anything. I was just asking what's the difference between men and women.
Yeah. Where do I put it? On the ground.
Who needs a man? Not me, baby. Not me.
See? Oh my. There's no oil. Now oil is coming, okay? Yeah. Yes, sir, I'm recording it. And I do have a witness in here. Somebody put windshield washer or something? So the car was getting fucked up? No, I don't know. She just brought it. Oh, but hey, you know, her washer fluid is not working. Okay.
The funniest thing is, they do all of this in a desperate attempt to prove to themselves that they don't need a man. Unfortunately for them, it always backfires. They even created a women-only island in Finland called Super She. Yet can you guess who is responsible for building and maintaining everything there?
Some people are like, oh, men are dogs. And I was like, yes, they are. They're loyal. They're always happy to see you. They're looking for something to do for you. What could they bring you? they just want to be admired and appreciated. And yeah, if you treated them like dogs, everything would turn out much better. Much, much better.
What do you wish more women knew about how men operated?
Oh. There's 10,000 times more going on inside the head of a man than you have any idea. He's carrying burdens that you don't have a clue about, and he don't know how to express them, and he don't know what to do about it, and he figures if he puts it out there and communicates it, he's just going to be shot down, called a fool, called weak, so he carries it inside, and you have no clue the burdens and the hell that most men are carrying inside and not even showing you. I wish more women understood that.
What's something that guys do that girls will never understand?
Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm.
What's something that guys do that girls will never understand?
If you enjoyed this video, I promise you will love this next video. I will see you there.